first play of the drive, they look to the right. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Direct snap to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And that is another first down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws a bullet to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
That's a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown for the U. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. If he brings the 2-minute warning, we'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. He hands it to the back.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
We'll give it to the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he's past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Santos. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the sophomore making an impact play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Georgia.
So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. Right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hart. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. And they will claim the second half lead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. We'll call for the fair catch here. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring out second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They call the counter play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 38, Miami 17.
The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pass rush closing in. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
On the ground trying to punch it in for the score. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense wraps him up.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Law. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Back to throw again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the completion made. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
High completion makes it second and medium. Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Down he goes. A sack. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down in inches.
Brings up 4th down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle, it's Law. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. First down and 10 now. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, Georgia.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Flip it.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Miami.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching.